Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, you are welcome. My name is Rosemary. I am the Black Scribbler, and on this channel we talk about self-help, mental health, self-development, basically having conversations that enable you become the best version of yourself. So you can live your best life. So if that interests you, do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you are notified when I post a new video on Mondays and Thursdays. Have you subscribed? I'm looking at you. Subscribe. Thanks, dear. Now let's get into the video for today. So today we are going to review a book. This book is dear and special to my heart, and because after my last book review, people were like, we need more, and I said, okay, I've heard. I said, let me come back with something special to me. And so we have Who Moved My Cheese. Now you're asking me, Rosemary, why is this book special to you? Because this is the first book that my dad gave me that I actually enjoyed reading, understood what I read, and I think maybe for like 1 week I implemented it. Because you can't blame me, I was in like GS 2 or 3 or something like that. And I really like this book, and it's so interesting reading it as a child and then reading it again as an adult, and just realizing that this is one of those books that no matter how many times you read it, there is always something new to learn from it. So, what is this book about? Where is the cheese? We don't eat cheese. We don't like cheese here because we're lactose intolerant. So, who is moving our cheese? No. First things first, I'm going to give you like an overview of the book before I tell you what I learned from the book, right? Basically, there are two groups of specimens. You have the mice and the little people. The mice are called Sniff and Scurry. The little people are called Hem and Haw. And Sniff and Scurry, they are mice, little brain. They don't really overthink things. Life is simple. Find cheese, eat. Find cheese, eat. Find cheese, eat. That's the vibe. Hem and Haw are little. They're just like us humans. They think things through, analyze, criticize. They want to open, see what's inside, fix it, scatter, recouple, that vibe. So they're all in the maze together, and they are looking for cheese. Every morning they wake up, they're on the run looking for cheese. They get lost. Sometimes they hit blockades. Sometimes they find small cheese here and there. They're just making ends meet, right? And then this one day, I actually can't remember who found the cheese first, but they found this cheese section C, and they were all excited. I think Hem and Haw found it first, and then Sniff and Scurry found. And Hem and Haw were like, yeah, we have landed, we have arrived. This is what we've been working for. This is our cheese. And then it was like a big amount of cheese. They started getting comfortable because the cheese is there. They already know the way to the cheese. There's no need to be waking up early to be hustling for something that I already know is there. So Sniff and Scurry, on the other hand, they still used to wake up early to go eat, and then they didn't get comfortable. Hem and Haw, on the other hand, they were so comfortable. They will not go early. They were doing, yeah, I'm the boss. How are you, my people, my people? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? In their head, cheese C is now their cheese. So, and then they used to now invite their friends. They'd be like, have you seen my cheese? Have you come and take a bite? I don't want you to starve. So you must have a bad friend, So they were going on like this. One day, Sniff and Scurry, they went to the place and they saw that hey, cheese don't finish. Oh, they're like, bet, put on their shoes. And they went into the maze again. They didn't even stress themselves. Anything concerning them. They are on to find cheese, chop, remove. Cheese has finished. The next logical thing for them is to go and find cheese. So they left. Hem and Haw. I want boss. Hello, dear. Your business don't finish. You see, they sleep. They now came and they saw that cheese don't go. Instead of them to be like, we move. Oh yeah, now let's go and find our new cheese container to acquire. They said, who moved our cheese? Who took the cheese? This is our cheese. How can this happen? You've been eating it since. Do you think it was infinite? You don't know that something is to finish. They were there, they went home, the next day they came back, they were doing the same thing, like coming back to the same empty lot, still looking and hoping that whoever put the cheese in the first place, that took it apparently, will put it back. So at one point, Hall was like, you know what about Sniff and Scurry? Like, I've not seen them since. I mean, they know something we don't know. Hem was like, nah, those mice, what do they know? We're smarter than them, we're better than them. They can't know anything. I'm sure they're probably dead somewhere or something. Okay. Hall was like, it's true. At one point, Hall was like imagining finding new cheese. He was like, maybe those Sniff and Scurry now, they have found new cheese, they are enjoying life, living large, and I'm here, I'm depleting. You'll soon be seeing my ribs. What's going on? He now made a mistake. He went over and tell him that, guy, maybe we should enter inside and go and find new cheese. Him said, no, how can you say that? This is our land, this is our possession. We have claimed it. Whoever took our cheese should return it. He started breaking wall to go and find the cheese inside. Maybe the person that took it, they put compartments to hide their cheese. They're playing prank on us. They broke, they did not see cheese. So after a lot of back and forth, Hall was like, nah, I can't do this, man. Nah. I need to go into the maze to go and find something. Maybe I'll find something. Him was like, he's not going anywhere. How dare you? Blah, blah, blah. So Hall left. And in Hall leaving, he was like coming across small cheese here and there on the street. But it was not necessarily, the big one. So after I gathered some, he now went back to go meet his friend. Guy, I know it's not cheesy, it's not like a big compartment, but as I was going, I've been seeing so much cheese. Do you want? Come, let's go. Him was like, God forbid, me. Do you know who I am? No, do you know who I am? I can't do that. I'm too old for this. I've seen too much in life. This one, that one, I was like, I cannot be here with you, my brother. I love you, but I gotta go. I gotta put me first. So he went, and eventually he found a new cheese compartment, cheese N, that had more cheese, more new types of cheese he has never tasted. Had his favorite ones there and all of that. And coincidentally, when he got there, he saw Sniff and Scurry. And then every day, despite having this big compartment of cheese, Hall did not settle. He did not get comfortable. Every morning, he still went around to look like, let me see, is he finishing? Okay, if he's finishing, he's reducing, let me just be looking, using my eye to try to mark the routes and see if I'll find new ones. So that if some finish, I know where I'm going to next. But eventually, the book ended on a cliff note. There is a part 2. There is a part 2. But it ended on a cliff note where it was like, he heard some footsteps coming. Cliffhanger. I seen a cliff note. Wow, English is not my mate. The book ended on a cliffhanger, and it's like he heard footsteps coming. Who is coming? Is it him? Has he finally left? We don't know. But that's just the summary of an already little book. As you can see, it's quite small. I made notes of my lessons I learned from the book, which I'm going to share with you guys. The first thing is you need to learn to accept change. Change is an inevitable part of life. There is no two way about it. Change will happen whether you like it or not. In fact, I feel like at this point we've all come to the understanding that life will continue to rotate and revolve, and if you do not move with life, you will be like who? Like him. I'm just saying, you'll be there doing is for me. How can they change the system? How can they say we should start working with computer? How can they hello dear, hunger won't beat you. Yeah, doing how can they? So change is a part of life. Next thing is do not rely on any one thing, because anything can happen, which is also in line with change. They were so reliant on cheese C, and they forgot that before they found cheese C, they had to work, and it was just one flavor of cheese. You did not even try to see, there are other flavors. Maybe I can be changing it. Today I will have cheese C, tomorrow I have cheese F. have a little bit of variety in your life. You said no, you want to stay in this thing, something that you don't even know how it got there to start with. You don't know if you now come and take it. You don't know if it's gonna catch on fire, if it's gonna spoil. You just put your whole life inside one thing, in this life, in this world. And then another thing that I learned is sometimes it's not that deep. You see, when the cheese finished, Sniff and Scray were like bets. We move. They did not overanalyze it. They did not say who removed it. They did not say did they hide it. Are they playing pranks on me? If you imagine if someone was actually playing pranks on them, and then Sniff and Scray was like, "You're not gonna catch me. You're not gonna catch me. I'm not wasting time with you. Off I go." And they left. But because we as humans, we have a tendency to overanalyze and overthink. We want to see how it was done. That's how we'll carry ourselves. We're going to be opening 7,000-year-old mommy because we want to see. Hello dear. Sometimes, just allow it. Don't think too much. Just move. Face your front. Face your mission in life. Don't be doing side gig. You understand? Thank you. Visualization is important, and that is the only motivation you need. So the thing that pushed him, the thing that pushed her back into the maze was visualization. He started seeing it in his mind's eyes. He felt like he could almost taste the new cheese. Like, imagine I could taste new flavor of cheese. He was salivating. It was, because he could see it and feel it. He was like, nah, I need to make this a reality. This cannot only be in my mind. Something that is sweet like this in my mind. Imagine what you'd be like in real life, So he went in. That was the motivation. And even when he was having difficulties and he could not find the big panel of cheese for a while, and he was seeing small things here and there, he was still thinking, if I catch this fresh cheese, the cheese will regret his life. That was the fuel that pushed him to keep going, motivating him, and propelling him. So really, really, when you be saying I'm looking for motivation, that motivation is because your mind is blank. You're not seeing the end result. You're not seeing the big picture. You're not visualizing it and feeling it in the depth of your soul. If you can see it, when they say if you can see it, you can live it. If you see it, believe it. If you see it, you can do it. They're not joking, because if you can say that this house, this car, this grade, this job, this position, this joy, this happiness, this is what I want. And I'm not just saying thinking of it as I want to be happy. As in, imagine what your happy self looks like. I'm dancing on a beach somewhere, I'm happy, and you know what it means to be able to see yourself there. See it in your mind's eyes. Nobody can stop you. Even when things are getting tough, you will just be moving. Everybody say, give way. The most powerful tool you have as an individual is your mind. Your mind will make and break you. Before life even gets hard, before anything happens in life, you see this, your mind. If your mind is not strong, if you are not mentally stable, you are not mentally capable, and I'm not just talking about mental health as a mental disorder. I'm talking about your ability to dream, your ability to think of your future, your ability to plan, your ability to see possibilities where there are none, your ability to cook up what you want for yourself. Okay, this is my heart desire. How does it look like? What exactly does happiness and success look like to me? Can I see myself in that thing? If you say you want to buy a Lamborghini, can I see myself driving a Lamborghini? Yes, I can see myself driving a Lamborghini. How does Lamborghini look like? How would I, like the first day I drive it, I'm going to wear a red dress with purple shoe, pink lipstick. I'm just going to be scrolling like this, and I'll pass. And the Lamborghini will have these views. Be able to conceptualize things in your head. If you cannot think about it in your head, it cannot happen for you in real life, because if you don't know what you are looking for in your mind, you will pass it. You will not know that you've passed it. And again, if you feel like it's impossible, nobody in my family has ever gotten this far in life, it cannot happen. They said in my family, they said that every firstborn child used to die at age 30. You are scared. You have put expiration date on your life. Age 30, I will die. So I need to do everything I need to do before 30. Even if you were not meant to die at age 30, because you have that belief that at 30 is all over for me. By the time you are like 29, you will start feeling sick. You now start taking medicine that will not actually eventually kill you. Not because at age 30 you're meant to die, but because your mind became sick and then it affected your body, and then you now took actions that this mind is a very powerful thing. Mind can make or break you in life. So please work on your mind, work on your understanding, work on your beliefs, because they lead you to where you need to go or where you are not trying to go to. The next thing I learned is, do not share your dreams with people, especially the wrong people. Hem was a very negative person, right? He was proud. He was he was claiming possession that is not his own. He had a limited mindset, limiting self-belief, and Her initially was also of that mindset, but when he started thinking and he was like, we need to, this is not it. We cannot be coming back to the same place and expecting something to happen. It's not magic. It cannot happen like that. And he was telling him, he was like, let's enter now, let's go. Him was like, no. We cannot be doing that. If he had not been waiting for him to validate his dream, and it's something that he saw in his mind's eyes, he's waiting for another person that is not inside your mind to validate it for you. How now? How? I was telling him, let's go. He no gree. Him too, he was not allowing that one's negative mind to hold him back. And it held him back for a while. The same thing goes for us. You see something, you think of something, you have a dream, you go and telling your friend will not tell you, you want to go and open business. I heard that every business fails in the first year, maybe first 2 years. They always collapse. You want to write WAEC. Did you not hear that Nigerians, they used to pass WAEC? You want to go abroad. They reject your visa, or they used to accept visa in that country. You want to do this one. It's not possible. They always have statistics to tell you. They always have a friend. That's why my friend was doing this one. That's why I tried the other day. It did not work. Okay, we have heard you. Nothing is to work in your life. Everything is always wrong. Everything is always bad. Stop telling people your dreams. Stop allowing people to hold you back. Stop giving people the permission to limit your life. And stop looking for validation for your dreams with another person. It is your dream. You are the one that dreamt. It is not our dream. We did not dream it together. We did not have the same exact dream. And even if people have the same exact dream, in that shared dream, people are playing different roles. So you are the only one that understands your role in your dream. You get? So please, dear, sometimes learn to shut up. Okay? It's good for your health. It is okay to move alone. We always want to be going with somebody. Please escort me. We escort you, they will change your direction. Within, please escort me. Move alone. Hall was part of the reason why he was also there, besides the fact that the partner he was having, he didn't quite want to accept change, but the fact that he was scared to go in alone. He was doing, please follow me. That one said, I don't follow you. He was like, I know it's very funny, but that time in secondary school, I want to go and pee. Follow me now. Let's go and pee. You be asking your friend, do you want to pee? Peace, they catch you. That's specific for one piece. You go peace for body, my dear. Let's go and pee now. He said, do you want to go to the toilet? You say yes. So yeah, let's go. Hello, dear. Sometimes move alone. In the book, when I got to that part, I wrote, this life journey, you gotta learn to walk on your own, because sometimes it's lonely and it's fine. When you reach the top place, you will see some people too that you meet. Just like after when Hall was going in the maze, he was alone. it was lonely, he felt discouraged at some points, and he kept going, was tired, no partner to just say, guy, you dey see wetin we dey see, this life no easy o. Yes, I know you want some companionship, but when you got to the place with the better cheese, he's just sniff and scurry there. He say, how far? Na here una dey since. You can enjoy with the people that understand the journey. Don't stay behind because you're waiting for someone to follow you to get your final destination. Because some people, they will not get to final destination with you. What will you do? If it's only you that's supposed to get there, uncle, you say, I don't want to go, I don't want to enter promised land though, because I need a partner. Working harder and longer is not always the solution, especially if you are working harder and longer at the wrong thing. When they saw that cheese has finished, they will still go. They were still going to that empty lot. They were now breaking. They were searching. They were, digging. Do. They were working hard and long at nothing. Can you imagine digging inside emptiness? What do you expect to find there? Absolutely nothing, because there's nothing to find. So you find yourself that you're working hard, you're working long hours. You will go to bed around 3 a.m. You wake up around 6 a.m. You have gone. You were working 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. every day. You are not progressing. Nothing is working. Nothing is changing. And you will not say, okay, hold on. What am I doing wrong? What can I change? Why is this thing not working? You are still doing it. Abi is that man. What's his name? He said, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results is what? Insanity. It's not me that said it. So it's not by I worked hard. Yes, it's good to work hard. Yes, it's good to take time. I think they said it's 10,000 hours that create a habit. Time and efforts are important, but that's not all there is. And also, you need to be careful of what you put your time and effort into. Because if you put your time and effort into the wrong thing, you will not yield any result. Never get comfortable. You see that thing called comfort? It can kill you. To kill you free of charge. Okay? They did not realize that the cheese was depleting because they got so comfortable. When things are working well, you are like, is this life? I never knew life would be like this. Yes, it's good to be happy and it's good to be contented. And it's good to, rest and relax. But in as much as you're resting and relaxing, be looking around. Be on guard. Be mindful. Be watchful. AI is taking over. This one is taking over. Tech is becoming the new thing. And you are not thinking of how can you adapt to this whole technology thing. In the next 5 years now, you wake up, you will say, oh no. Why? Because you were so comfortable. You did not see the changes happening. You think, it's not going to affect my side. It does not concern me. You are comfortable. When it will happen, you will say, but nobody told me. How come? That's how. Please, dear, hello. Be happy, be contented, be secure, but be watchful and mindful. Don't relax too much, because this life is a very, very uncertain thing. Life itself, as per the life you are living, that's how today you just say, I just told this person goodbye. 5 minutes later, I told you that the person is dead. Comfort is an illusion. It can be taken away at any point in time. So please, do not get too comfortable. And generally though, I think we all just need to be flexible with life. Change is something that will always happen. It's a part of life. Nothing in life is constant, So you need to be ready to roll with the punches. You need to be ready to adapt. You need to build your mind's eye. When things get difficult, imagine. Always have a positive outlook on life. If not, negativity is going to wear you down. It's going to wear you down faster than the difficulties of life. Because when you already have this mindset that it's not possible, you don't even see the possibilities to start with, and you're already exhausted because you're like, what's the point? It's not going to work. When you go into a place, you're like, there's no light. And when there's no light, you just get so discouraged. When you say, light video, there is like a ginger to your step. Light video. When you enter, you say, light no deal. Abi this person feel on that kind of vibe. So I just realized I said all of that in pidgin English. But life is not as difficult. Sometimes we make things complicated. Yes, it's good to have the advantage of being able to analyze things and being able to understand things, but sometimes it's not that deep. Just roll with the punches, especially when it comes to friendships. For example, your friend stop talking to you, you say you're looking for closure. Somebody have cut you off from their life where you say you are looking for closure, you just move on. Instead, you'll be calling the person, you'll be saying, what did I do? After how many years? How can they do this to me? How can you? My dear, move on. Forget about it. They say that they are basically telling you, I don't want you in my life no more. And you're asking why. It doesn't matter why. It's nice if they tell you why, in case it's a bad character you have that you need to work on. But if they don't tell you why, you move on. Later you meet somebody, that person, if it's bad character you have, the person will tell you, as your character they smell, oh, and this will make me not like you. And you change. But the person does not want to tell you, you move on. Stop trying to fix things that people do not want you to fix. Stop trying to you know, pound on things that you don't need to pound on. Learn to let go and move with the tide, you know. Anyway, all that being said, this is a very, very lovely book. Like, I love this book so much, and I'll definitely read it again. It's such a small, simple book, but there is so much to get out of it. There is part 2. Part 2 is coming. Part 2 is out of the maze. Abi? Yeah, I got it. Part 2 is out of the maze, and I'll be reviewing that next week, Thursday. So stay tuned. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're not driving a new video. And do not forget, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you are scrumptious, and you are a wonderful, delicious bowl of spicy jollof. Bye, guys.